What is the difference between 32 times 53 and 43 times 53? The key to solving this problem is to notice that both numbers are being multiplied by the same factor of 53. That means we really only need to focus on the 32 and the 43. The difference between those two is 43 minus 32. Remember, we're subtracting when we hear the word difference, so 43 minus 32 is 11. Now the difference between 32 times 53 and 43 times 53, in order to get that, means we have to take that 11 and multiply it times 53, which if we do that math, we come out at 583. As an estimate, we look at 11 times 53, and that's going to be pretty close to 10 times 53, right? So we know that's going to be 530. And then there's just one more, right? Because it's 11. So I could take that and add 53 more. And I end up at 583. So that confirms that my number is correct. Estimate 34 times 44. Well, for that estimate, I think I might choose 30 times 45. And 3 times 45. 45 plus 45 is 90. Plus another 45 is 135, times 10, 1,350 is my estimate. Now we want to sketch out a model, 34 by 44. I do those sketches, and now I can go ahead and calculate out my final value based on that. I've got 1,200 plus 160 plus 120 plus 16. 1360, 1460, 1480, 1490, 1496. So it's a little off my estimate, but they're in about the same range, so I've got pretty good confidence that this number is correct. Use a different multiplication strategy for each calculation. For the first one, I'm going to draw a model and break it into 20 and 9 and 10 and 9. So this is 200. 90, 180, and 81, and I add them together, 200, 180, 90, and 81, and I end up at 551. For the second one, I've got a 14 by 14 grid, so this is 100 there, 40 here, 40 here, and 16 here. Adding them up again, 100 plus 40 plus 40 plus 16, 6, 9, 196. In question number 4, it tells us that there's an error in this calculation. Explain how you know there's an error, and what is the error. So the first thing I would do is I look at my 5 and my 4, or my 50 and my 40, and I asked myself, well, am I in the right range, at least with an answer of 2018? Well, 50 times 40 is 2,000, so that's a good starting point. But when there's only 18 in addition to the 2,000, I can see that that's just 3 times 6. It gives me the 18, but I've ignored the fact that then there's also 4 times 3 and 6 times 5. So that tells me that my 2018 is much smaller than it should be. Create 3 multiplication calculations. Use the digit 0 no more than once in each calculation, and calculate the products to show. This is wide open. You can use any numbers you wish. Check the numbers on your calculator.